I would like to say something about the experience of Guru Yoga, Tantric Guru Yoga. So we can look at Guru Yoga practice or any yoga practice actually from three perspectives: external, internal, and secret. So external would mean like forms, my form, Guru's form, such as Jesse Chogyal's form. So when it's external, it's kind of a, how do you say? Well, you can say that it's like a dualistic setting. Myself and her, or him, in the case of Guru Rinpoche. And then there is the internal perspective, which means to mingle with the Guru. So mingling energetically, using visualization, chanting mantra, and in that way inviting the Guru to us, and consequentially his or her and mine or yours energy bodies mingle together. There is energetical events happening there. Mingling, energy work. And the third one, secret, means that like Lama Karl was in his 5 Pillars text, he used a fitting phrase of pristine awareness, that there is no duality of myself or the Guru, there is just pristine awareness that is clear, soft, and empty. But I wanted to say about that kind of the mind has gross parts, the mind has subtle parts, and the mind has very subtle parts. And depending on one's stage of practice, you're working with gross, subtle, or very subtle mind. You're working with one of these types of mind, one of these types of energetic sensations. And it is exactly the same thing with Guru Yoga. Like in the beginning of one's Guru Yoga practice, one can feel like, whoa, the presence of the Guru is so dramatic, so strong. It's sort of like being transported to a different realm, you could say. But then when that initial phase that takes however months or years it takes, when you go further from it, you start sensing the presence of the Guru, you start working on your own mind in a more subtle way. So it's no longer dramatic. There is no longer like a blow of the charge of the blessing. So you're working with more subtle sensation, but still you feel that it is the Guru's presence who that makes it all possible. That is the, how do you say, like the main generator of the whole practice, the main cause of the whole practice. And then you practice some time more, and then you get to that very subtle phase where the sensations are even less dramatic, more or less, I almost said. So it becomes more and more subtle. But then, maybe I should say that in this very subtle mind phase, you're working with the, let's say 8, 9, 10 bhumis, 8th, 9th, 10th bhumis, those subtle, very subtle layers of the substrate mind. But then at some point it happens that when you practice Guru Yoga, you don't feel the blessing or the charge of the Guru anymore. There is no sensation. There is only that. It's sort of like I guess it's been done in some sci-fi movie when it sort of feels like you practice the Guru, you invite the Guru, visualize, say mantra, and it's sort of like going right through him or her, like going through her, and there's nothing there. So there is no sensation. This means that when going from gross, subtle to very subtle and beyond the very subtle, you land on that pristine awareness. And there is no sensation there. There is nothing to perceive, nothing to catch, nothing to find there. So I just wanted to say this that at some point of practice this will start happening, and if you start scratching your head that, well, what the heck, I just practiced Guru Mantra for like some period of time and did the tuning in as I've done before, but there's nothing here, that's why.